It's September 12th, Sunday. I've been reflecting a lot on so going into the churches yesterday, I looked at the confession room box. I mentioned to this new friend that I'd never really been to confession because I wasn't raised Catholic. And so I was just looking at the rooms and just seeing it. And then reflecting on this new awareness that in Buddhism there's repentance ceremonies. Didn't know that. And so then, excuse me, wondering, well, I mean, I didn't expect it. Expectations. I didn't expect it from Buddhism. I was kind of, I think there was a part of me that was kind of hoping that Buddhism would be it for me, right? That's where I was kind of being pushed towards, almost. I mean, I still need to get more information about what the purpose of it is, but it's been in my mind. And then thinking about the other religions too. And I was going to reach out to friends of mine that were Muslim, but I think they also have a period of time where they do, like, I don't remember if it's like a reflection or like fasting almost. Like there's this element of fasting as a way to like detox, if you will. I think I don't think that just applies to the Muslim faith. I mean my mom tells me all the time to fast, right? Do a religious fast. I mean, I'm sure there's purpose to it, but I was trying to figure it out. And then I busted out my book. And I'm like, you know what, I need to go through this. The world religions. And see, do they each have an element of repentance, ceremony type practice, right? Because, and then I think the part that doesn't align with me is this idea or this premise that something is wrong, right? So I need this to rebalance myself, if you will. Which makes sense. It makes sense. We go to confession, my understanding of it, because we've committed a sin. We've gone to one way, right? We look at it in a duality way, of right and wrong. I've swayed more to one side than the other, and so then I need to be rebalanced. And I guess it goes back to just the choice of words that we use. And I mentioned it before in another video, which I'll include the link below, about this element of perfection, right? And this belief that no one is perfect. And yet I still believe that we are perfect. That we just are. Because everything is purposeful. Our lives are purposeful. And so if there's purpose in our life, then there is no element of right or wrong, but just is, right? And if everything is, then we are. And if you are, then so I am, right? And this element of I am, these words, I remember in church, they taught us about these words, I am, and to not take that lightly, because those words mean something religiously, right? It stands for God, right? There's an element of being God with these words, I am, because in the book it's like, I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am, right? In my life cycle, I am the Alpha and the Omega. I am the beginning of my cycle. I am the end of my own cycle, right? I am. Very powerful words. And again, this concept for me is if I am created in the image of my Creator, then why am I not perfect? Just as I am, with all my imperfections, you know? There's purpose in my imperfections. I mean, if we look at parents who have children with certain limitations, different capabilities, right? From one extreme to the other, you will find that the parents that are the most joyful are the ones who have found purpose in it, right? In that experience with that other individual now who's a part of their lives. So there's purpose. And people's purposes vary, right? And how you cross paths vary. It could be an accident. It could be, by chance. It could be being in the same classroom, getting, information mixed up, and then you meet someone getting someone else's coffee, right? And then you realize it's not yours and you see the name and, little things like that, to the extreme of a catastrophe like 9/11. How many lives were interconnected because of that one event? There was purpose. Everything is purposeful. So I think deep down inside I'm still looking for that place where I feel like everything resonates, but then at the same time I still feel different. Like I haven't found my place yet. Even though here feels good. Feels good just walking down the streets here. Like I don't think I've ever felt like this before. So I know that much. But I guess I'm still seeking my place. Within a place where I know I'm everywhere. Interconnected in every way. Does that make sense?
My name is Yubi, and in case you haven't figured it out, this footage is capturing my experience as I learn to navigate my personal spiritual awakening. I am learning that this experience is unique to each one of us. In whatever way we believe we are embracing living our truth, this just happens to be my journey. And despite me having a graduate degree and a license in clinical social work, this by no means is intended to replace any type of mental health advice. This is just me on a personal level, documenting my experience, shedding light on the truth that I am learning and discovering for myself, and really inviting you along for the ride. If by some magical chance you find this content to be helpful in any way, shape, or form, please click the like button, share the message, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an Instagram account, a personal one, and one specifically for this channel that you're more than welcome to check out. I'm an open book. I have also created t-shirt designs. I'm wearing my favorite one right now, which is the North Node design, but I have that and other things that you can look at inspired by this process and journey, and I have the link in the description box as well as in the about section of my YouTube channel. So you're more than welcome to check those items out. Any type of support is, great. Again, if you find this content really helpful or meaningful, sometimes when we take that step and be vulnerable, with showing what's inside our hearts and what's really our truth, we realize that we're much more connected than what we thought we were. And so I hope that as I'm living this experience and that you find some type of truth for yourself, or find some type of ability to heal in some way just by relating, just by knowing that you're not alone. That really has been my goal with this process, not just being able to connect with others, but really for my own healing. It's definitely been a therapeutic experience and a very creative one for myself. So I thank you, and I wish you all the best, and we'll see what else comes next for me. So take care.